with his legs, and the pressure has got to get to him before he can take off and run.
Dante and Jameer out to the right side, and Curtis Jacobs to the left. They're all their quick receivers on the field. Preston's looking to pass. He's looking for Curtis, and not a great throw. A little bit of miscommunication there, it looks like.
Quick throw by Preston. Curtis didn't look like he's finished his route yet.
Yeah, Curtis was trying to run a curl, and
that was third down?
Yeah, that was third down.
So
Curtis,
Harrison Beatty steps onto the punt. Exactly how Archbishop Spalding wanted to start this third quarter.
Yep. Eagles managed to run 4 minutes off the clock early, but not a great first drive for the Eagles. Their only good play was that Preston Howard, QB keeper.
Let's see, Spalding has gotten close with some of their pressure, and they look like they're sending a lot of people.
They're sending 8 men try and block this punt. Beatty gets it off, but it's not a good punt.
The Spalding pressure finally makes an impression on Harrison Beatty. He had to get that one out
not
quickly.
His best day of the season at all.
But that was all due to the pressure Spalding sent. He knew it would have been blocked if he held on to it for another second, so great work by him.
Yep, he got it out. So still only a 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line for Spalding. Got a decent ways to go before they get to the red zone, but see if they can finally put some points on the board in this third quarter. They've had plenty of opportunities, haven't been able to put away a couple of scoring chances.
Yes, we thought it would be after the first 2 Spalding drives. It should have been 14-0 Spalding, but they had made their mistakes, we made ours, and the Eagles have just adapted to the game better. Let's see what Spalding decides to run on this play. They've shown an affinity to run and pass.
Referee is discussing the spot.
Might have moved it up a yard. Who knows?
1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. Spalding's got 2 receivers out to the right. One looks like close to the line on the left. There's moving across formation. It's going to be a handoff to the right side. The running back breaks off a decent gain. Looks like 7 yards there on that play.
Spalding's probably mad they called him down. He looked like he was going to break through after that. But, again, Spalding keeping with this no-huddle, hurry-up offense. Another run.
Keeping the pressure on him. Another run. Broke through the right side again. Brought down from behind. Looked like Dom Solis on the stop, but it moves the chains for the Cavaliers. They got 1st and 10 from the 52-yard line now.
Trying to go back to their very quick routes that they had in the first half. They started to slow down a bit in their play calling in the second quarter, but now they're going back to how quick they were in the first.
Great crushed in the backfield. Jackson Bonnets with the huge hit.
You cannot let that guy go unblocked. He has had a great game. Had the long catch down the field. Yep. He had that play where he crushed the running back, and he crushed the running back again right there.
This time he had the ball.
Yes. And they can run all they want, but the Eagles usually end up snuffing it out on a big play like that.
Yep, 2nd and 12.
Lot of
Eagles
pressure.
Bring the pressure again. Running back manages to get around to the right side.
Great
He's brought
work
down
by
at the line of scrimmage.
Niles riding with the tackle.
The sophomore with the stop.
Big game by these sophomores. And now it's 3rd and long for
Quan
Spalding.
Williams is down on the field. However, he's in pain.
Oh, wow. He stepped in at guard for Bo Bedard when he moved to center in Cole Kyrill's injury. But you hate to see Quan Williams down. The angering presence in the middle of this defensive line. He has played phenomenal tonight. Big factor in the Eagles snuffing out the Spalding run game.
Yep, he went to the ground after that play. Hopefully he's all right. He's definitely tired after usually he only plays that on that defensive end, but he had to play both ways in that second quarter. Hopefully this injury isn't too bad and he can make it off the field. Trainers are stretching out his left leg. He gets up under his own power and limps off the field with the trainers. Looks like he's going to be all right. We might see some more from him in this game. We'll see who McDonogh brings in at nose tackle now.
Hopefully he can get back onto the field soon. They were able to do it with Cole Kyrill. Hopefully Quan Williams' injury is the same, and the trainers can fix him up so he can see the field.
Number 62, Marcus Oliver, stepping in at nose tackle for the Eagles. Another big man. He's a senior.
So we saw Quan Williams going on offense, hadn't played a lot, and now we see Marcus Oliver going on defense, who's usually just an offensive player. Third down and long.
Pass is broken up. That's Jackson
Jackson
Bonnets
Bonnets.
again, the Eagles' defensive MVP.
Great play by Jackson Bonnets. Just the punch.
Yep.
The wide receiver
Hit
had the
the
football.
ball
He
right
hit it out.
Yep.
Spalding gets no yards, not even better punting position. Fourth down and long. And dangerous returner, Giovanni Procaccini is back to return. And the clock is about to hit the halfway point of this third quarter.
Spalding only has one man on the protection. Eagles bring a little bit of pressure, but get the punt off easily.
Oh,
Off
it
the
hit
bounce,
Jackson
it hit
Bonnets.
Jackson Bonnets. Procaccini managed to pick it up. That was almost disastrous. Bonnets was trying to get rid of the gunner, keep him away from Procaccini, and it hit him in the leg, but Giovanni came down with it.
No one's fault right there. Just the punt took a weird bounce.
Yeah.
But good awareness by Giovanni Procaccini to fall on that.
Always dangerous when the pigskin's bouncing around the field.
Yes, sir, it is. And now we see Preston Howard here again.
Not great field position for the Eagles after that punt. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. Long way to go, but at this point, Eagles are more interested in chewing clock rather than scoring, I think.
It's looking like one running back. You got Jameer to the right again. They love that one-on-one coverage for him. And then the trips to the left.
3 receivers to the left. No safety playing the left side of the field. Interesting. Howard hands it off to Procaccini.
Ooh.
He's got some room to run on the left side. Oh, but he's trapped from behind. It's going to be a 4-yard gain on 1st down.
Pretty good containment again by the Spalding defense, making sure. Giovanni looked like he could have gotten some more on there, but they closed quickly.
Tried for a hesitation, got brought down from behind.
2nd down and 5, 6.
Yeah, 2nd and 6.
Spalding. Keep calling them coverall. Same color scheme. Keeping the same formation for the Eagles.
Move trips to the right. Dan Swanson by himself on the left side. Procaccini still in the backfield.
You got to think they'll try to expose 1v1 at some time.
Howard's under pressure. He's already rolling around to the right side. He jukes a defender. He's got
Gotta
some room
get
to
that
run.
away.
He gets rid of the ball. Pass is incomplete, intended for Dante Trader. Couldn't come down with the one-handed catch.
That was good improvisation.
Improvisation by Preston
Yes,
Howard,
but could not get the ball
couldn't connect to
to his
Dante.
receiver. Dante had a chance to grab it, but
Couldn't come down with it. Tough
yeah,
catch.
I think he only got one hand on it.
Yeah.
It's fine. It will be 3rd and manageable for this Eagles football team. We'll see if Preston Howard ends up doing it with his legs again. He almost did it with his legs on that
Yeah,
one.
he was considering it.
Yes, but decided to throw, which was the better decision.
Looks like the Eagles are sticking with their trips wide receiver set. Still just Procaccini in the backfield. They're running, yep, same exact set as last play. Most likely going to be another pass. Howard takes a snap, looks for the screen to Curtis Jacobs. Jacobs has, he's got Spalding defenders all over him. It's going to be a loss of 2 yards on the play. Harrison Beatty comes on to punt.
Anytime the Eagles have tried to go to the outside, whether run or pass, Spalding has clamped down on it. Their defense has done a great job because really the Eagles only have 7 offensive points. From they only have the one long drive at the end of the second. So Spalding's defense has been playing very, very well. Now Harrison Beatty will punt, hoping that it does not get blocked this time or that it does not go wobbly because of a.
Eagles bring an extra man in protect on this punt. Beatty has time to get it away. It's a booming punt.
Lucky he caught that.
Yeah, he caught it. Always gets past a couple McDonogh defenders. Brought down at the 40-yard line. Good field position for Spalding. Yeah.
Spalding's got to show they can do it on the offensive side, though. I don't think it's been Spalding's incapability to do it on the offensive side. It's been how this Eagles defense has stepped up.
Exactly. They were looking shaky in that first quarter, but obviously the Eagles coaches and players made some defensive adjustments after the first quarter, buckled down. They haven't even given Spalding a chance in this second and third quarter.
Now Spalding comes down the same formation as the Eagles, trips to the right, one receiver to the left.
Quarterback takes the snap. He's looking for a quick screen to the right side. Number 3's got some room, makes a good
So they
Good couple
ran our
cuts,
play
yeah.
we ran on
that
third
exact
down.
same play. Went a little better for Spalding. It's going to be 2nd and 4. Still running that hurry-up offense.
Trying to keep the Eagles on their toes.
Yep.
Probably going to be a run here.
Yep, will be a run up the middle. Number 23 is going to move the chains for Spalding. Be 1st and 10 from about the 27-yard line. Obviously, Spalding coming into this drive with good field position, moving the ball quickly. Already almost in the red zone.
Some of Spalding's best field position of the night, but
Yep.
they have turned the ball over 2 times in the red zone,
Yep.
so they've got to be clean.
Crucial for them, making sure they're holding on to that ball. It's going to be another handoff up the middle.
See Quan Williams' absence hurting a little.
Yeah, it
in the
really
middle.
is. Those runs up the middle, instead of only going for 1 or 2 yards, they're going for 4 or 5 every time now.
Sometimes takes 2 guys to block that man, and
Yeah.
they are taking advantage of one of the Eagles' best players missing.
He run the same play for the 3rd time in a row. It doesn't go so well for him this time. It's going to be 3rd and 4 for Spalding after this play. Eagles defender down as well.
Oh, I think Curtis maybe?
I believe that's Curtis Jacobs.
But you see Quan Williams walking in. He might be about to enter in the game.
Yeah, Quan has his helmet on.
I think, no, that Curtis Jacobs is up.
No, that's denied. Denied Dennis Sutton, the other Eagles interior lineman.
You got to think it's just a stinger. He's been playing very long in the game, and he's been playing well. Great job by denying Dennis Sutton.
He's up under his own power. Most likely just going to take a rest for possibly the rest of this drive. But looks like he's all right.
Yes. And
yep, Quan takes the field. He's back in.
in.
Marcus Oliver continues to stay in the game, this time replacing Deny instead.
So Marcus Oliver gets to stay in, but Quan Williams is back, which is nice. Edge pressure will take a little bit of a hit, but having Quan Williams up the middle will hopefully boost that interior pressure.
Eagles make a quick defensive substitution. Spalding's got trips receivers to the left side.
Heavy
Quarterback's
blitz.
looking to throw. He's looking for the one-on-one to the right side. Pass is complete. Touchdown, Cavaliers. Great throw and catch. Wow.
He mossed his man. Great throw, great catch. Number 4, who's been one of the quarterback's favorite targets tonight. They've shown the ability to do it on the pass and the run, so got to watch out for both. And
4-on-4 matchup on the right side. Those Malayo Ifrin with the touchdown catch for the Cavaliers. He beat Jalen Smith, win a one-on-one.
yes,
It's a great catch.
got to give half that to the ball, though. Beautiful throw right over the head of the.
Yeah.
Jalen Smith looked like he did not get his head around in time, and something finally goes right for Spalding. It will be 19-7 if this PAT is good.
Took advantage of their great field position.
And it is 19-7.
Up and through the uprights. Your score with 3 minutes and 4 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Eagles 19, Spalding 7. That's exactly what Spalding needed.
Eagles got to find a way to get a long clock-milking drive.
Yep, exactly.
That just makes Spalding's defense very tired, and hopefully leads to another Eagles score.
Yep.
Because even a field goal would make it a 2-touchdown game.
Yep, those missed extra points and that 2-point conversion might come back to bite the Eagles. They only have a 12-point lead instead of a 14-point lead after that touchdown.
Yes.
Still a close game.
Yes. Let's see what Preston Howard can do with the ball back in his hands. Like to see a little more out of his arm. Has shown that he can do it with his legs this game, but has made couple errors trying to throw the football. His one passing touchdown was a deflection.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can get a big return here.
Big kick from Spalding. Looks like 18 Attack is going to take it out from the 5-yard line.
Is returnable.
He's crushed at about the 23-yard line. Brought down. 1st and 10 for the Eagles from there.
Nice return by 18 Tang. First down, Eagles.
Preston Howard and Giovanni Procaccini need to get this Eagles offense going. Despite those 19 points on the board, the offense has still been struggling all day.
Yes, it has been. They've really not, the ground game, which has been one of the Eagles' strongest options to run on offense, has not been able to do anything against the Spalding defense.
Interesting that Giovanni Procaccini has stayed in the whole game. They haven't even tried to sub him out like they usually do, especially because he's not been too effective. They're running the option now. Procaccini's brought down by a couple men. It's going to be a gain of, looks like 3 yards there.
Spalding does a great job of containing. We've been saying it
Yep.
all night. Excellent work by this defense and making sure that the dangerous runners, Preston Howard and Giovanni, go nowhere.
Yep, that was only a gain of 1 yard. 2nd and 9 now. Trips receivers to the right side.
This third quarter is winding down.
Yep, Eagles definitely want to take at least the rest of this third quarter out of this drive, but not looking great so far. It's like coach
There's
is
no
play clock is not on currently. It looks like they're trying to call an audible.
I guess no play clock, no penalty. So
Yeah. Preston's looking to pass. He looks over the middle. Pass is tipped, intended for Dante Trader again.
Just a drop by Dante Trader. Had it in his hands and just could not hold on. That would have been a first down for the Eagles. Now it's 3rd and long again.
Not good.
And with the pressure, Spalding's clock is stopped, and with the pressure, Spalding's been bringing on punts.
Yep, could see the momentum shifting now in this game.
Spalding fans are getting loud.
See if Preston can get this first down. He's trying to bring him off sides with a hard count. Still lined up in the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers out to the right side. Dan Swanson to the left. Procaccini still lined up in the backfield with him. Looks like Spalding's bringing some pressure here. Procaccini has to block.
Run
Howard's
the ball,
got
Preston
some room
Howard.
on the right side.
There
he gets past the
he
defender.
goes.
First down. Preston Howard slides to a stop at the 41-yard line. First down, Eagles.
The story of the night. Preston Howard, when nothing is available, making the play with his legs. Exactly what the Eagles needed as a boost to their offense. First down at the 40.
Eagles running a bit of a no-huddle offense here as well. Interesting. They're going to use that same 1 running back set. Eagles have been using that instead of their usual 2 running back set with Jackson Bonson at fullback. They obviously want to put some more pressure on the Spalding secondary.
Also, shout out Preston Howard. I think that I saw a stiff arm in there as he went for the right side of the field. Now he's throwing.
Howard's looking to the left side to pass. Looks like he's going to get sacked. Oh, Preston Howard stays on his feet. He's so far back into the...
Hopefully they called him down short.
Yeah, that's
a loss of 9, I think. Wow.
At least.
We see the good plays, and then we see the bad. He's lost all his yardage he gained on that run. It's going to be 2nd and very
They're going to mark him down at the 25-yard line. The first down marker is at the 50, making it 2nd and 25. 15-yard sack.
I would love to see a trick play here, like maybe a flea flicker. Just make them think you're going to run.
Yep.
Try to catch them off guard.
Eagles are making sure they're wasting some more time. They are going to run this clock down to the end of the third quarter after this play here.
And the play clocks just aren't working. It must be the refs must be keeping it right now.
The Eagles are taking their time.
Blown dead. This can't be a delay of game. We know that. But
it is a delay game. They are calling it a delay game on the Eagles.
There's no clock.
There is no clock, and they're still calling the delay game. This is ridiculous.
Yes, we did have a power malfunction
Yeah.
at the half, and that has knocked out the play clocks, I've just been told, by a reliable source.
So that bumps the Eagles back to second and 30, I believe.
That's 5, 10. Yeah, that is second and wow.
Second and 30. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. This is going to be the last play if the clock runs after it.
Finally switches formation. I mean, what else can you do? Try to get a couple yards on the ground, maybe.
Use the aces. Preston's looking to pass. He's under some more pressure. He gets around to the right side.
There's a flag.
He's
That's
looking downfield.
back.
Yep, that's absolutely going to be holding.
No.
Pass is intercepted.
So they will
Preston has to learn to throw it away out of bounds.
And
it's the second time he's done that.
Quarterback's just making errant throws. He's been done it with his legs.
Flags and whistles galore on that play. Not sure exactly what's going on.
As long as that was called an interception, Spalding should decline the penalty and then take it.
Yep, penalty is declined.
Spalding
football at about the 25 or 30-yard line. This is looking disastrous for the Eagles Terrible turnaround.
We said a tail two, and there comes Denida Sutton back in. That's good to see.
He's back in.
But
good for the Eagles defense.
we said tail 2 quarters for the first and second. It's looking like a tail 2 quarters for the second and third right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Spalding absolutely dominating this quarter. Eagles have got to find a way to adjust and stop this Archbishop Spalding football team.
They got a rebound in this fourth quarter.
Looking to pass.
Quick screen almost broken
He
up
has
by
a lot
Dom
of
Solis.
blockers.
He's got so much room to run.
Touchdown.
Cavaliers. Wow,
Clock
that
runs
was
out.
easy.
So to end the third quarter, what
Touchdown.
was a
19-point game has quickly turned into a 6-point game. This is not good for the Eagles and their fans.
We said at the start of the broadcast, don't underestimate this Archbishop Spalding football team, even when you think they're down.
Yep.
They've always got some
Never
life
out.
to them, consistent on both sides of the football and showing it there.
See
It
their,
will be 14-19 with the PAT.
see their kicker come on for a second extra point of the day.
He gets it.
Barely through, but through nonetheless. Your score at the beginning of the fourth quarter, McDonogh Eagles 19, Spalding Cavaliers 14.
What a costly mistake by Preston.
Yeah,
Howard.
that's
The
his
young
second
quarterback,
interception.
Second interception.
Yeah.
Gotta learn. Sometimes you have to take the sack. There was a flag down. It would have been movement for the Eagles, so. I mean, it would have moved the Eagles back, but it wouldn't have been
At
a turnover.
that point, they were already in a second and 30 situation, not getting that first down no matter what. You just don't want to give that ball away.
Exactly.
Ball security, obviously a problem for both teams at this point with Eagles
Yes.
capitalizing off the turnovers and Spalding getting it done after the interception as well.
We need a big special teams play.
Yep.
Big time players. We're stepping up early when we needed it in the second quarter when it looked like everything was falling apart. We are in disaster mode right now with the fourth quarter beginning. Something needs to change. The Eagles need to find a way to move the ball and put some points on the board.
Got 18-10, Tang and Jameer Roberts back to return the kick. We've seen AT return the past few.
Here's the kick. Returnable.
Yep. It's going to be Jameer returning the kick this time. Oh, he stumbles and falls at the 6-yard line. Oh, no.
The
This
disaster
is
continues. McDonogh, Spalding side. They have all the momentum right now. Preston Howard has got to find a way to rally this team and get them down the field.
Yep, got 94 yards to that end zone. Got to try and cover it.
94 yards.
Quite a long way to go.
Crazier things have happened. 11:56. This fourth quarter has just started. So much time left in this football game. You see, we do have 3 wide receivers in. Looks like they've been leaning more towards that. Okay. It is a 2 running back set.
Yep.
Got Curtis one-on-one on your right. And that's the I formation.
Yep, they're going to use I formation at the goal line. Make sure they don't want to give up that safety. It's going to be a pitch to Giovanni. He's brought down to the line of scrimmage.
This Spalding defense has been phenomenal.
Yep,
tonight.
they have absolutely been great, not letting the Eagles do anything. 'Cause as I remember, a couple of those touchdowns weren't Spalding's defense's fault.
Yes, most of those touchdowns were
I'd say
Spalding's
even
defense's fault.
all three of them. So that even the third passing touchdown was a bit of a fluke off that tipped play.
Yes.
But Eagles have not managed to get any momentum going on offense all night except for that one drive.
Other players have to step up.
Yep.
Because Preston Howard, he's doing it with his legs, but not with his arm. But the Spalding defense, wow. They have kept a lot of people in the box to contain the run, and their coverage downfield has been phenomenal.
Got the 2 running backs set now. Preston's trying to pass. He's in the
he's
end
going
zone. He's
deep.
looking downfield. He overthrows Curtis Jacobs.
He
Pass
had
is
him.
incomplete. Yep.
Incomplete pass.
Had a chance for that jump ball, but Preston gave it a couple extra yards over the head of Curtis. It's going to be 3rd down and 9 from about the 6-yard line.
Another
possible opportunity.
Array throw by Preston Howard. Love the young quarterback, but we need to see more of him, out of him, in the throwing category. Because not every team's going to be a Gilman.
Yep. Does pose the interesting dilemma of Chris Jenner versus Preston Howard. Obviously debated a lot in the offseason by the coaches.
Yes.
Got Preston's dual threat ability, his electric talent.
Let's see if Spalding sends blitz here.
Yeah, looks like they are stacking the box, definitely.
They run the football. Oh, my gosh.
Giovanni brought down.
That's not a safety.
Not a safety
Don't worry.
because of forward progress, despite what the Spalding defense wants you to think.
But
Giovanni brought down at the 3-yard line. Harrison Beatty will be punting from his own end zone.
With the pressure that Spalding's been getting on the punts.
Yeah, this could be risky.
This is very, very, very risky. 10 minutes left, and this McDonogh football team has collapsed.
Yep, the Eagles offense just has to get a spark, something going, and try and put together another drive like they had at the end of that first half. Because otherwise, Spalding could win this football game.
Oh, nice block on the guy that was coming in to hurt.
Bounces to a stop at the 40-yard line, returned by the Spalding
Head of
player.
steam.
He's got plenty of momentum going. He's not brought down until the 15-yard line, looks like. It's an incredibly good field position for Spalding. The Eagles team is hanging their heads. They have to step up and make a defensive stop here.
All right, Eagles, the story of your season has been how you've adapted to difficult situations. It happened against MSJ, and it happened against this Archbishop Spalding football team. Let's get a stop here. Just need one play to change the game.
Moving across formation. It's going to be a handoff up the middle.
And
Brought down. That is Jackson Bonnets making another key stop. Incredible play by him today.
He's playing his heart out on that field. Knowing it will be the last time he plays under the lights at John McDonogh Stadium. He's leaving it all on the field, and
really
that's
is.
a play. It's one of the plays I've been talking about. The crowd is getting loud, knowing how crucial this drive is for the McDonogh defense. Aces formation, looking to pass.
Quarterback's dropping back to pass. He looks to the right side.
That's going to be a
could
defensive
call penalty.
holding.
Yep, that's going to be defensive holding. That's Jalen Smith again.
Blatant.
Holding on to that
Defensive
jersey.
holding.
Cannot do that.
10-yard penalty. Nah, they're half the distance to the goal. So I don't think it will be a first down. But it probably will be a repetition of the second.
Yeah, looks like a repeat second down.
But Jalen Smith, is that who you said grabbed the
Yep, that was Jalen Smith, number 4, with the defensive holding.
penalties coming back up in this fourth quarter? Eagles have got to find a way. See Aiden Hurdle subbing in for Jameer Roberts.
Eagles
Keeping
decide not to go with their nickel package, put another linebacker in the game.
more of their sure-handed tacklers in, yes. A problem that they have had today against Spalding.
They're going to replay that second down. It's going to be 2nd and 3 now from the 8-yard line, looks like. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers out to the left, 2 to the right, moving across again.
Oh, he's
It's going to be
looking
a pass. He's looking for the one-on-one on the left side.
Oh,
Throws the ball into the end zone. Wide open. Touchdown, Cavaliers. Taking the lead with 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
This Eagles defense, he just got behind his man, was wide open in the end zone.
Yep.
Easy pass, easy read, touchdown Archbishop Spalding.
Good work by Spalding's quarterback, rolling out to the right side. Still was looking downfield, looking for his receiver. Saw that he had something going in that right side of the end zone.
And this has been a 19-point comeback by Archbishop Spalding against the Eagles. The story is going to be how they respond on offense. They need to get something going.
Yep.
And Archbishop Spalding is going to go for 2 to make this a field goal game. Try and make it a field goal game. And honestly, the biggest difference has been the quarterback's ability to pass on the other side.
Yep.
He's been able to throw the football, challenge these McDonogh defensive backs who have had their hands full.
Big 2-point conversion here. He's looking to pass as a screenplay to the right
Oh,
side. Brought
Jackson
down by who
Bonnets.
else? It's Jackson Bonnets yet again. Flag down on the play.
If it's against Spalding, penalty is
Flag on the
declined.
play.
1 point field goal game, importantly. A field goal would take the lead.
Preston
right.
Howard has to get something going on this drive. He's got to leave. He's got to become the leader, step up, and get this offense going down the field.
Story of the season, the ability to respond to difficult situations in close games. Spalding took us to overtime last time we saw them.
Yeah.
We have to respond.
This is what these Eagles players have been playing for all season. Done incredibly well in the regular season. Haven't had too many close games. This is where they have to buckle down and leave it all on the field.
Question is, who will make that play and who will step up? And it might start here with hopefully a good return.
Yep, so Jameer Roberts loses footing at the 5-yard line last time, resulted in a punt, unfortunately. So we'll see if he or 18 and 10 can get a better return this time.
They're making the kicks returnable. Jameer Roberts gets it.
Yep, Roberts takes it. He's got plenty of
Hesitation.
guys all over him. Tries a spin move. He's trying to shake some defenders, and he can't. He's brought
loses
down around the
yardage.
10-yard line.
Good special teams by
Yeah.
Archbishop Spalding.
Great play by Spalding. Roberts hit huge at the end of that play.
There's still plenty of time left in this quarter, but with Archbishop Spalding's momentum, you
Yep.
do not want to have a quick 3 and out and get the ball back to them.
Eagles cannot keep punting the ball away with how Spalding's offense has looked. Got to convert those third downs.
Yes, they have to get the ball moving somehow. And they got to spice up the playbook a bit.
Yep.
Do something.
Looks like they're going to run their aces formation with only Giovanni Procaccini in the backfield. Howard's lines up in the shotgun as per usual.
Let's see who makes the play.
It's Curtis Jacobs moving across
QB
formation.
draw. Preston Howard. Good
is
run.
brought down after a 5-yard gain. He kept it for himself on the left side, designed QB run.
Good job by Preston Howard. 2nd and 3 now as the night gets very cold.
Yep, it is freezing out here. You know the players have to be cold as well, possibly affecting their play.
Jack Duda's going in with the play. So you can expect at least 4 wide receivers in the game. Yep.
Trips to the right.
Jack Dudas is the 4th on the right. Big-bodied receiver, sure-handed.
Howard keeps
Another
it
QB
himself
keeper.
again.
Good decision.
Gets the first down, coughs the ball up, recovered by Spalding at the 35-yard line. Absolutely disastrous. Howard just gives the ball away.
Preston Howard, costly
man.
fumble. He looked like he had a big play. Now Calvert Hall's defense, wow, what an effort by them. They've been phenomenal tonight. And now McDonogh's defense has to step up with their backs against the wall again and make something happen.
Howard was in pain getting off the field. Not what you want to see after that play. Quarterback drops back to pass for Spalding. He's looking
He
downfield
beat
to the
his
right
man.
side. He got his man beat, but he overthrows his receiver a little bit. Pass was intended for number 13, Bryson Carter.
Good
Seems like
start.
favorite target so far.
Lucky for McDonogh.
Yep.
He had Niles Riding beat.
But
2nd down.
overthrow there in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd and 10, 35-yard line. The Eagles have to get this defensive stop with how their offense is playing. They don't want this to be a 2-score game.
Adamant fans here getting very loud. The love for this team is on display.
Yep. You know it's not going so well. You know all these guys are playing their hearts out, especially
Nice
the
job on
seniors.
defense. See Quan Williams in there again.
Yep.
Great job.
As
Don
always.
Solis in there. And now it will be 3rd and long. Nothing through the airways. That's what you got to do. Stop them there. And hopefully they'll attempt a field goal, even though we have not seen Spalding when they've been in this situation try to kick it away.
I doubt that they take this field goal here. We saw their kicker on those extra points. There's no way he ends up making this 40-something yard field goal. They're going to go for it on this 4th down, I believe, if they don't get it here.
Trips to the right. 1 deep safety for McDonogh. And they've got the 1 linebacker in. Hopefully the guys on the D-line get some pressure here.
Yep, McDonogh running the dime package. Plenty of defensive backs in there.
Oh,
Looking to pass on the
easy
slant,
and he
and
gets
first down, converts it. Those extra after the catch efforts by Spalding's receivers have converted a couple first downs for him.
Only one linebacker in the middle.
Yep.
Not that hard to pick apart for the quarterback. Another run
They're
play.
already snapping the ball again. It's a run play the right side. Their
Good
running
run.
backs just pushing forward. Downhill running. It's a gain of 9 yards on first down. Spalding is in the red zone. Gain of 7 yards on first down.
And this hurry-up offense has been catching, that they've been running all game, has been catching the Eagles'
Curtis
defense
Jacobs
off
trying
guard.
to jump the snap, showing the blitz early.
Oh, another run.
Another run. He breaks free on the left side, moves the chains. He's inside the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 12 for the Cavaliers. This is not looking good for the Eagles.
Someone has got to make a play as we are below the halfway mark in the fourth quarter. Playoff football, this is what we live for. Someone has to step up. And offsides? Yep. Motion, all Eagles killing themselves.
Oh,
again.
my goodness.
Will
this
be 1st and
is
5.
disastrous. 1st and 5. They're going to play from about the, looks like 7-yard line now. Yep. Spalding's got about 6 plays to get this in the end zone with that first down marker at the 3-yard line. This is bad.
Not going that heavy on the line. Keeping their same aces formation.
The Eagles look like they're showing some pressure. Nope, couple defensive linemen drop back in coverage. Spalding's going to run it again. They get to the 5-yard line. It's going to be about 2nd and 2 from there. We've reached the halfway mark in the fourth quarter. The Eagles got to turn this game around, get some points on the board, their next offensive drive.
Yes, even if they get the PAT, it will be, if they score, it would be an 8-point game.
Yeah.
Which is 1 score with the 2-point conversion. Looking to pass.
Spalding's
Clean
quarterback,
pocket.
plenty of time.
Uncatchable ball.
Overthrows his receiver in the end zone. Pocket started collapsing on him a little bit. Decided to just smartly get rid of the ball. It's going to be 3rd down and 2 from the 5-yard line. Got 2 for the first down, 5 for the end zone.
Spalding really has the whole playbook because they've shown that they can do it on the ground and through the air. So Eagles have to be able to stop both on this crucial 3rd down.
Yep. This Eagles defense has to be gassed because of that turnover from Preston Howard. They've been in for almost the entire quarter at this point, and that hurry-up offense.
Oh, he's rolling to his right, and he pitched it. Great job by Quan Williams.
Quan Williams brings him down at the 5-yard line. It's 4th down.
And
We'll
let's
see what they do.
I believe they'll try to go for this.
I don't know. A field goal here would put it out of Harrison Beatty's hands, but
If you go for it on offense, you're giving Preston Howard the ball with his back to the end zone where he hasn't shown the ability to move it out.
Yeah. They are going to go for it on this 4th and 2. Huge defensive play here. Got to make this stop.
Loud. Let's go, Eagles.
Got Aces receivers, 1 running back in the backfield with him. Coaches are motioning something to Spalding players. They're looking to the sideline.
Let's see which player steps up. Someone needs to. Come on, McDonogh.
Box running down.
Timeout Spalding, I'm assuming. Timeout Spalding.
Yep,
All
they
right.
will take their first timeout. Looks like they were just they were unsure of what they wanted there. Want to take some time, make their decision.
Did waste a fair amount of clock. Eagles do have all 3 timeouts left. 4:44 left. All 4s on the clock in the fourth quarter. Someone's have to step up and make a play on this crucial 4th down. I assume the offense is still going to roll out. They're going to try Spalding. They're going to say we either get a touchdown here or we're going to try to let Preston Howard win this football
Their
game.
kicker will take the field. They're going to go for this field goal. It's only going to be about, I believe, 22-yard field goal.
So they still believe in the dangers of Preston Howard having the football. They're going to kick it and try to make it. So McDonogh has to get a touchdown.
Yep.
Their kicker has looked decent this game.
Okay. He's made both of his extra point attempts so far. Haven't been too far above the crossbar, but they've both gone in. We'll see if he can give it enough juice to make this 22-yard field goal. Eagles getting loud, trying to stop him. They're not going to bring too much pressure.
I think that
kick
is
is easily through the uprights. Great kick by the Spalding kicker. Your score with 4 minutes and 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. is Spalding Cavaliers 23, McDonogh Eagles 19.
Don's got to make a play. Someone on offense has to step up. It can't, no turnovers. Can't be the sloppy play we've seen throughout the second half.
Unless I'm mistaken, this quarter is the first time all season McDonogh's been trailing at home.
Yes, it has.
Not used to losing in this environment. They got to step up and
not used to
have to
putting
get a
up this
touchdown
many
on this
points.
drive. Yeah.
Eagles high for points this season, I think, was Spalding with 25 at, which was in the game at Spalding in the regular season, which accounted for 1/4 of their points scored against the Eagles during the season.
So see Giovanni Procaccini and 18-10 Tang back to return this kick. Got 4.5 minutes left to work with this drive. This is most likely the Eagles' final chance to put a touchdown drive together.
Another underrated aspect has been Spalding's special teams play.
Yep.
They have not allowed a big return.
Yeah, their tackling on these kickoffs has been phenomenal. 18-10 Tang builds up ahead of steam.
Nice
He's brought
return.
down at the 32-yard line, gives the Eagles some room to work with.
Jinx Spalding a bit on that one. It's calculated. Good work by 18-10 to get the return, giving Preston Howard very good field position to work with this Eagles offense.
Yeah, you see, usually AT decides to hesitate more and try and find those openings, but this time he just decided to go straight downhill.
Cover Hall is such a
Archbishop Spalding.
Sorry. Archbishop Spalding is such a sure-handed tackling team that you can't really hesitate.
Yeah, you haven't seen really any yards after contact for the Eagles so far today. It's been great tackling from the Cavaliers. Curtis Jacobs moves across formation. They're going to give it to him on the end around.
Again,
he's wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. It's a gain of no yards.
The defense from Archbishop Spalding.
Phenomenal.
And we have an improvised cheerleading squad pumping up the crowd. There are no cheerleaders here to the game today, but the crowd is still very loud.
Going to be second down and 10 for the Eagles.
Trips to the left, one receiver to the right.
At this point, you have to start passing the ball. Run game's not working. Got to get the ball in the air, move it downfield.
If he can finally expose this Jameer one-on-one coverage. He got past his man. He did. Oh,
Preston
great
takes it
move.
himself. Good work by Preston Howard. He's got room over the middle of the field.
Yes, sir.
He's brought
Preston
down
Howard.
at the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 25 yards for the Eagles.
He made that play. Preston Howard, great work. Using his feet again. He's nearing 100 rushing yards, I would guess, in this game. If not over.
See, the Eagles are obviously most effective when they're trying to pass that ball, because even if Preston doesn't actually throw it, he's drawing the defensive backs and the linebackers back into coverage, giving himself more room to work with.
Yes, trips to the left this time. One running back in the backfield, one Jameer to the right.
Preston drops back to pass again. He's going to try and scramble again, and he's sacked. It's going to be a loss of 8 or 9 yards. Not good for the Eagles.
We have seen that after Preston's big run plays.
Yep.
He has tried to do it again, but he has gotten sacked.
At this point, he's looking too much to try and run the ball. He hasn't really attempted too many passes, and it's resulted in him being sacked probably 4 or 5 times today.
Let's see who steps up for the Eagles here. Preston Howard has done it many a time with his legs. Let's see if he can do it with his arm. Let's see if a receiver can run a nice route, get a great catch.
Preston drops back to pass. He's looking for Giovanni on the screen. He hits Jameer Roberts instead. Pass is incomplete.
Probably better.
Yeah,
especially
better that
since
it wasn't.
That was an ineligible receiver and would have been another penalty against the Eagles. But third down. Eagles have all 3 timeouts, would have not been able to stop the Spalding defense. This is 4 down territory.
Yep. Clock is at 2.5 minutes. They got to go for it. It is third and 16 if they can't convert here. They're obviously going for it in the next play.
Who's going to make the play? That's the question.
These are the 2 biggest plays of the McDonogh Eagles season. They have to convert this first down here. Who's going to step up? Will it be Preston? Will it be Giovanni?
Off of the guy in the middle, which is Curtis Jacobs, and his run after catch ability is great.
Preston's looking to pass. He's throwing downfield. It's over the head of Curtis Jacobs. He had him open over the middle, overthrew him just a bit.
That is 4th down.
It's 4th down. 16 yards to go to that first down marker. This is the play that will define the McDonogh Eagles season.
This will prove if they are a championship caliber team. or if their magical regular season run will stop, and they are
they coming on to punt? It's Harrison Beatty coming on to punt the ball away with 2.5 minutes left. They're down by 4 points.
He's going to put the ball into the defense's hands. Interesting.
Wow. I know they have 3 timeouts left, but still, this is
unprecedented, to say the least.
2 minutes and 26 seconds left.
They're hoping for a turnover, you got to think.
Yeah.
And he's not going to touch that ball. Oh, great job by Harrison Beatty.
Ball is down at the 1-yard line. Harrison Beatty with his best punt of the season at the most important moment this season.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games.
So I've heard.
We called out that decision, but, hey, there's a reason why we're not the coaches down there. Great call by Coach Soule.
If the Eagles can turn this into a safety, that would be incredible. But they have to make this defensive stop. They have to make it.
Let's see what the defense does. I'm very excited about, because we have shown the ability to get pressure.
Spalding starting at the 2-yard line.
You got to stop their run. That's obviously probably what they'll try to do. But they have also shown that they can pass, so we'll see. We'll definitely see what the Eagles' biggest drive of the year. Maybe the last time the defense sees the field at home. Looks like.
They're bringing the pressure.
Oh, he fell down.
Fell down. Is it a safety? Was he out of the end zone?
They're marking him down at the 1. Wait. No, they're marking him down at the 1. That is
down at the, looks like the 1-inch line. They are going to be snapping this ball into the end zone regardless.
Wow. Eagles take their first timeout. Stop the clock.
Actually, no, Spalding takes a timeout.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, you obviously want to talk it over if your backs are lined up.
No, I apologize. That was an Eagles timeout. It's marked incorrectly on the scoreboard. That would have been quite confusing if Spalding took a timeout.
Okay. So Eagles have to stop the clock. No reason why Spalding would.
Yeah. 1 minute and 59 seconds left. Eagles looking for a possible safety on this play or a 3-and-out. They need one or the other if they're going to win this game.
Yes, they do. Crucial drive. Biggest drive of the season for McDonogh. And hats off to the call by head coach to punt the ball. Trusting Harrison Beatty to put the ball at the 1. And look where it has this Eagles football team.
Oh, they'll change the clock back to 2 minutes and 4 seconds now.
Very good. Eagles get more time.
Yep.
Love to see that.
Extra 5 seconds.
Spalding is very.
They are in their
a lot of guys
zone.
stacked up.
They're going to try and QB sneak it.
I think they got it out.
Yep, they're going to get back to that 2-yard line. Eagles most likely going to call their second timeout.
Yes, Eagles take immediate timeouts after each play. Now the time is back to where it was originally after that first play.
It's going to be 3rd down and about 10 yards for Spalding. If they can convert this, they're going to win the football game.
Yes, they will. There would be no way for the Eagles to stop the clock. So, biggest play of the season right here. Absolutely humongous play for the Eagles. Everything they've done has led up to this.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter about all the home blowouts we've had. This
Slate
mean
is
nothing
wiped
if we
clean
can't stop
coming into
them
the
on
playoffs. Spalding has played in a phenomenal football game, except for those 2 turnovers. Their defense has been incredible.
Spalding is an incredible football team.
If they beat McDonogh here, they absolutely deserve to win this MIAA championship. But obviously, we want to see the Eagles come up clutch and win this football game.
Let's see what they decide to do. I think they'll try to pass.
Quarterback comes under center.
Oh.
He's just going to keep it himself again, just try and prevent that safety. That's all Spalding's going for. Going to make McDonogh waste their 3rd and final timeout.
So, again, hats off to Coach Soule for just using the punt right there.
He's going to get the ball back. Most likely about around the 50 or 40-yard line, depending on how good this punt is. They're going to have 1 minute and 45 seconds left to work with 0 timeouts.
Puts the ball into Preston Towers' hands again and says, you do it, kid. I trust you. And this will be the biggest drive of
This
Preston
is
Howard's
this
career.
is now the biggest drive. Ignore everything we said about the last drive. This is the biggest drive. This is it. Last hurrah for this Eagles team.
No timeouts. We'll have to get out of bounds. But does a first down stop the clock in high school?
Yes, it does.
Yes,
First,
okay.
well, it stops the clock until the chains are reset. Then it starts again. So it buys a couple seconds for that offense every time they can convert a first down.
All right.
Giovanni Procaccini sets
are they going
up.
for it? No, they can't.
No,
They're-
there's no way.
No.
They're going to just try and most likely draw this Eagles team off sides. That's what I bet. They're going to probably do a couple hard snap counts. They're going for it.
The QB punch. They're going to take the safety.
Oh, they're going to take the safety and run out the clock. You saw the Ravens do this in the Super Bowl a couple years ago.
No one has
Their quarterback stays in. Stays in bounds. He's still in. Flags are down. He's brought down. That brings 20 seconds off the clock.
Wow.
And
the Eagles do not get the ball inside there. Will not get the ball.
But it's interesting. That's going to be 2 points for the Eagles. A field goal now wins it for him.
So they just have to get into field goal range.
So now they only have to get into field goal range. That's really interesting coaching decision by Spalding. So they run that clock down and take the safety, but they make sure the Eagles win the game with the field goal. I don't agree with that decision at all.
Spalding making Preston Howard do it on his own. He hasn't. He's shown it at times, but has been inconsistent during this game.
Referees discussing the flags.
Obviously, McDonogh will probably.
Yep.
I mean, there's no reason not to accept. But remember, holding in the end zone is still a safety, so it wouldn't have even
safety
mattered.
no matter what.
Yep.
So your score is now Cavaliers 23, Eagles 21 with 1 minute and 36 seconds left remaining in the fourth quarter.
So
Spalding's going to have to do the
drop kick.
Yep, the drop kick. Punting the ball to the Eagles.
But the interesting thing is they're really making Preston Howard do this with his arm because he can't get tackled in bounds.
You can't get tackled in bounds anymore. Even just spiking the ball, waste that down, waste time.
We see Harrison Beatty warming up on the sideline for what could be the
biggest kick of his McDonogh Eagles career by far.
But either way, this has been an amazing game. Easily the best game we've called this year.
By far. See Giovanni Procaccini, 18-10, setting up at the 35-yard line.
I think the holding yardage affected the kick.
Oh, so it does affect the kickoff. In high school, apparently, it's not a drop kick. It is a normal kickoff. Holding is put into effect on the kickoff. This is by far the weirdest thing I've ever seen. So normal kickoff. Looks like it's going to get taken back by 18-10.
If he can
picks
get a
up
good
at the 30-yard line. He hesitates. He's brought down. Looks like at about the ball's out. Ball's on the ground.
Play is ruled dead.
He's called dead. He's called dead. Looks like he was down at around the 45-yard line. It's going to be first and 10 for the Eagles from there.
So we're going to circle, if we could,
on
the screen, we circle Harrison Beatty's field goal line. I'm guessing it's around the 35.
I'd say, the 35 would give him a long field goal. I think his longest in-game field goal this season so far is 51 yards. That would put him at the 44-yard line. But obviously, the Eagles want to make sure they get further into Spalding territory so that the field goal
we just need a chance.
Would be not as long. Yep. All they need to do is just get some yardage. Preston's under pressure. He's got to get rid of the ball.
Football.
Throws the football out of bounds. It's good getting rid of it, but obviously takes some time off the clock. Only a minute and 20 seconds left to work with. It's 2nd and 10 from the 45.
Got to get a first down. Comes down to that.
Yeah, they absolutely have to.
Spalding has put the game into Preston Howard's hands.
From this range, obviously, they would have to go for a Hail Mary instead of the field goal, but I don't know if Preston has the arm strength to get it there.
If it does come down to a Hail Mary, I would not be surprised to see Chris Jenner come in.
Yeah, it could be interesting.
Big-armed quarterback. But I think they'll hopefully get the yardage for the first down.
Yeah, they need this first down. Howard lines up in the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Procaccini is in the backfield, but it's most likely for just pass protection.
Oh,
yep.
Good production,
He's going to block.
Good production.
Pass is dropped by Curtis Jacobs. It's 3rd and 10.
All right. Eagles. Someone's got to make a play. I've been saying it all night.
Has to step up on this 3rd down. This is crucial.
3rd and 10. Spalding's decisions looking phenomenal for deciding to take the holding?
I don't know. I think either way, it's I just disagree with their safety decision. I think making it a field goal game is just really not the move.
All right. Preston Howard.
He's in
We've
the
seen you
shotgun
do it
now. He's
before.
got aces formation.
Do it again. O-line, do your
Need this
job.
passing play. He needs some protection. He's under pressure. He
Get
rolls out to
get
the
get
left side.
get
He's
out.
trying to pass it.
Oh.
He throws it downfield.
Great
Complete!
catch!
It's complete. Who is that?
Curtis Jacobs!
Curtis Jacobs with the huge first down
Clock is
catch.
ticking. Get up, get up, get up, get up.
No. Clock has
Oh,
stopped.
clock has stopped. Okay.
For the first down, clock has
He
stopped.
mossed him. What a catch by Curtis Jacobs.
It's a 15-yard gain for the Eagles
He
when they
plays
needed it
He
most.
plays so hard for this team. This is going to be a spike.
Yep. So the clock resumed after the chains were reset. They spike it on first down. They want to get probably at least 10 more yards to make sure this field goal is more manageable. Harrison Beatty's heart has to be racing as he gets ready for the biggest field goal of his career.
What a play by Curtis Jacobs. I'm sorry for those that are yelling. We yelled pretty loudly for that one, but Curtis Jacobs is the player that makes the biggest play of the game. Absolutely mossing the Archbishop Spalding defender.
It's about a 54-yard field goal from this distance, so obviously Preston Howard and the Eagles offense need to gain some more yardage.
Oh,
Preston's under some pressure.
Oh,
He's
good play call.
Great
play call.
Giovanni's got some yardage on the left side. He's still in bounds. He's brought out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
Beautiful
Eagles
play calling by the Eagles.
Into the red zone.
Great
First
play
down.
call.
Wow. Preston Howard rolled out to the right side. He had 3 defensive linemen chasing him. Giovanni Procaccini wide open on the left for the screen.
You saw the massive pressure coming. It's
Yep.
because they allowed it to come. He had blockers, and they only had to cover for one man. They are in Harrison Beatty field goal range. Would love to punch this in, though.
Yeah, a touchdown here wouldn't leave it up to chance. They could put this game away right now. There are 43 seconds left.
And Giovanni, you
Got out of
made
bounds
that
at
big
the end
play
of that
in a
one.
big game. Our seniors are stepping up.
Yes, they are. Their last game at John McDonogh Stadium. They are showing why they are the starters and the best players on this football team. Preston throws a
fade
jump
to
ball
Curtis.
to the end zone. Passes.
Touchdown, Eagles!
With 35
Curtis
seconds left.
Jacobs!
Curtis Jacobs with the touchdown catch. The Eagles score
And
with
they're
35
going
seconds
crazy.
left in the fourth quarter. Eagles touchdown.
Who is going to step up other
It's
than
Curtis
Curtis
Jacobs.
Jacobs?
Oh
The
my
senior leader
goodness.
who leaves it all on the field.
Oh my! That is exactly what we needed to see. We said one player has to step up on this final drive. Curtis Jacobs shows up for his last game at John McDonogh Stadium, the 2 most important receptions of his season.
And he wants this championship.
Yes, he does.
There is a flag down, but
It's
oh
most
my
likely. Touchdown
Eagles.
So it's a 4-point game now. This extra point is actually irrelevant by now, because field goal won't get Spalding enough points. They have 2 timeouts left. There are 35 seconds on the clock. Looks like that touchdown.
Touchdown or bust for
Yeah, it is. There was a flag down. Not sure exactly what it was, but the ball is still on the 2-yard line.
my colleague Jack McKinnell was right. Archbishop Spalding making the absolute wrong decision
Yeah, that was a terrible move. I cannot emphasize that enough.
in a game where they did everything right. Most things right. One thing went wrong for them, and that was that play call. I think they're going for 2 on this.
Yep, they
It'd
are
make
gonna
it
go for
6
2.
It'd be 6 points if it's 2. Just worst case scenario.
Actually, this play does not matter in the grand
Again,
scope
throwing
of
a
things. They're
fade.
going for Curtis Jacobs
And he
again,
got it.
and
He
he
got it
catches
again.
again. Of
He
course
got
he
it
does.
again.
He's that good. That's why Curtis
Curtis
Jacobs is going to
Jacobs.
Penn State. He is incredible.
In his final game at John McDonogh Stadium, what else than one of the Eagles' best players of all time?
Curtis Jacobs shows up.
Making the play for the Eagles. Wow.
35 seconds left. Eagles will be kicking it off. See Harrison Beatty. The Eagles might decide to go for a squib kick here instead of kicking it deep. Don't want any kick returns for touchdowns here. That is the only thing they need to avoid at this point.
Let's also shout out Preston Howard for
Preston
that
Howard.
beautiful fade
He
throw.
was struggling with his throws all day. He showed up when the Eagles needed him most. Those jump balls to Curtis Jacobs were perfectly placed.
I said it.
Incredible work by Preston.
Said it on that drive. Who's going to make the play? Curtis made the play. Giovanni made the play. And then Preston and Curtis finished it off. Wow.
Your score with 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. McDonogh Eagles 29, Archbishop Spalding 23.
Well, easily the best game of the year.
Eagles
and
have
the penalty yardage on the Eagles has been enforced on the kickoff.
It is enforced on the kickoff. So Spalding has
Eagles have got to play.
Eagles got less field to work with on defense. They have to buckle down. You can't start celebrating too early. You have to lock them down on the kickoff and the plays afterwards. Spalding has 2 timeouts, so they can work over the middle of the field.
This is a great Archbishop Spalding football team. Eagles have to take care of business.
Beatties does squib kick it. It's down by a Spalding player at the 40-yard line. No chance for return. Spalding player decides smartly to fall on it.
No time was wasted on that either.
No.
Get loud, Eagles fans.
This is
it. The defense needs to step up.
One last defensive stand. Eagles defense been the best in the MIAA by far this season. All they need to do is lock down one more drive, and they're heading to the MIAA championship.
And who else out there but Curtis Jacobs
leading
the edge rusher. Wow. He drops
Quarterback drops back to pass. He's looking to the right side. Pass is incomplete. Bobbled out of bounds.
Yes, sir.
It's second down. There are now about 27 seconds left on the clock. It's going to be second and 10 for Spalding.
Beautiful work. Wide receiver looked a little open, but it might have been the wrong read.
Yep.
Oh, what? He did not catch the football.
That pass was not caught. It was bobbled out of bounds. That's a terrible call by the referees.
That is a terrible call by the referees.
They're almost at the 50-yard line now. The quarterback's looking to the right side again. Ball is now thrown out of bounds. It is 3rd and 3 now. Obviously 4-down territory for Spalding. There's a flag on the play.
And that is, what was that?
I believe, is that 12 men on the field? I think it was 12 men on the field.
And they
so
are
they're going
moving
to back him up.
Eagles have all the energy right now here at John McDonogh Stadium. What an atmosphere. The student section is going crazy for this team. We want to see this team play in the championship.
Only 21 seconds left on the clock in this game. They're backing him up even further. I don't know what that penalty was.
Might have been a personal foul.
It has to be some sort of personal foul with the amount of yardage that was just assessed on that penalty.
I mean, it's frustrating when you can't.
Was that intentional grounding, I believe you just motioned for?
Maybe. I don't know.
I think it was. I believe that means they're going to replay second down. Nope, it's third down.
Okay.
I don't know how penalties work at this
Eagles
point.
have 2 safeties down. It would be nice if they got some pressure.
Coverage and another flag down,
False start,
of course.
I'm guessing. Oh, offsides.
Offsides on the Eagles.
All right, Eagles give them a little bit back. But, hey, remove 2 seconds from the clock. We'll take it.
19 seconds left. 2 timeouts for Spalding. They have to be looking way downfield at this point. That is their only chance because it is touchdown or bust. They need to get to probably about the 40-yard line to get them in Hail Mary territory.
What a game, Eagles fans. If you're just tuning in, you missed a lot. The Eagles went up early, 19-0. Archbishop Spalding came back.
Come on, Renner.
And then
pass is incomplete.
4th down.
Out of bounds.
The
it is
season
4th down
for Archbishop Spalding
on the line. This is it. It's 4th down and 12.
And this is Archbishop Spalding's season, Eagles fans.
They might call a timeout here to discuss the play, but they obviously do not have the time to spare.
Eagles trying to punch their ticket into the MIA championship to play the winner of Calvert Hall, Mount St. Joe.
Spalding has tripped receivers out to the right, one to the left, one running back in the backfield. Their quarterback takes the snap. Intercepted! It's Curtis Jacobs! It's Curtis Jacobs! He's still on his feet. He's brought down at the 10-yard line. Curtis Jacobs
We're going
puts
to
the game away.
Eagles
oh
fans.
My goodness.
And they're going crazy.
There are 5 seconds left on the clock. Eagles will kneel the ball once, and they are going to the MIAA championship. Curtis Jacobs comes out with the biggest game of his career. The touchdown catch, the 2-point conversion,
And
the
the
interception to seal the game.
I was thinking right before that play, how much of more of a storybook ending would it be for Curtis Jacobs to intercept that football?
His last game at John McDonogh Stadium, one of the Eagles' best ever players puts the game away. There's a player down on the field for Archbishop Spalding. Hopefully he's all right after that play. Don't want to see a player injured on his last play of the season.
And hats off to Archbishop Spalding.
Yeah, that was an incredible football game.
One of the best games. I think this is one of the best games in McDonogh's history.
Yep, absolutely. Spalding came out to play, and play they did. They were up against McDonogh with a minute left. They were still up. That was incredible work on both sides of the ball for Spalding. If it weren't for those touchdowns.
The students are lining up to storm the field.
They're getting ready.
Your Eagles are going to the MIA championship. Take that in.
And kneel the ball down.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Your McDonogh Eagles are headed to the MIAA Championship next week. Your final score, Eagles 29, Spalding 23.
Player of the game,
Curtis Jacobs. Who else?
But really, we need to talk about that senior class. Jackson Bonnets,
Curtis
Giovanni
Jacobs,
Procchini, but then Curtis Jacobs.
Oh my goodness, that is
in the end easily the best game we've called in our broadcasting career. And the Eagles stay perfect at home, retain the undefeated season.
11-0.
What a game!
Head to the championship. One more game for the Eagles.
One more chance at glory. Sadly, we will not be able to call it game.
It will not be at John McDonogh Stadium.
This is the way to end the homestand. This is the way to have our last call of the year. Man, what a game. I'm so glad you guys got to tune in for it.
We encourage everyone watching and everyone listening to head to McDonogh's championship next week. Not exactly sure the time or place, but
sure,
absolutely should go.
There were mistakes in this game.
Yes, there were. But they
Eagles
bounced back.
It takes the whole team, and that was summed up by this game. And they are storming the field. The McDonogh Eagles to the MIA championship. An amazing playoff game. Again, hats off to Archbishop Spalding. He played an incredible game.
They were great.
They are a very talented team and have a very bright future in the MIAA. Man, what a game.
As we said, this is our last broadcast from the McDonogh press box this season. For everyone who's watched so far, we'd like to thank you for journeying through the Eagles season so far. We wish the Eagles the best of luck next week in the MIA Championship. Signing off for the last time this season, I'm Jack McKinnell.
And I'm Noah Renner.
Thank you for watching with us. We will return next year. Good luck, Eagles.